Microphone. Hello. I think I got it. I don't know. I'm going to properties. Go ahead and say something. Microphone.
Hi.
Hello. I
How
think I got
goes
it.
it?
All right, the stream catch up. I'm coming through now on the stream. I
But I'm
don't
not?
know. Hold on. Properties. I must listen very carefully. Go ahead and say something. Microphone.
Hi.
Hello. Okay. Yep, you're coming through. All right, everyone. In case didn't catch that because we were earlier trying to mess with a new microphone and everything to try and capture my nasally heavy voice that is constantly breathing all the time when I stop talking. Watch. we just got done with fine tuning it. This is my friend the Sponge Man. The Sponge Man. Introduce yourself for the audience.
I am a gremlin and I live in a backpack.
Yes, there you go.
Yay.
Don't ask why I put him in there. I didn't actually do that. He's lived there his entire life.
It's
Now,
very comfortable.
yes, it is. Now, with that, I thought today would be a great day to talk about something that I think would have an impact on animation and cartoons in general.
Oh god, this sounds uncomfortable.
I know, right? We have to do the dirty work so everyone stays clean.
Mm.
So, the Sponge Man, what do you know about Rick and Morty?
Um, I know the fan base is very toxic sometimes, but it's a good show. I like it. It's fun. Um, all the Morty impressions are great to hear over and over again. That's a little bit of sarcasm, but everyone's got their own thing on it. But and what's his face did something really really bad,
Okay,
and
so you don't know anything about this whole drama and the whole sort
I
of deal.
I
You
try to keep out of that
Yeah.
because there's so many things we don't know from all perspectives and shiz.
Well, would it be fair to say that you are innocent until proven guilty, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, kind of.
Well, I mean, sometimes there's things people do that you're just like, nah, there's no way you're innocent.
Well, I mean, it's like if you get caught stabbing somebody
Yeah, yeah,
on camera and everyone sees the evidence, obviously, but
obviously.
still, you would be caught being stabbing someone, and maybe it was in self defense.
Exactly. It's a
So
misunderstanding. Like, no, I didn't do it.
but all you see on the video is somebody being stabbed. You don't know.
Yeah, it looks like whoever was chasing that person to stab him down, but that's because earlier he'd shot his sister to death.
Well,
Or the other
that
guy.
would be a
I don't
passion.
know.
That would still be a crime of passion. Crime of passion or something like that.
Well, I mean, revenge passion, yes, but
Right. But the premise is if someone accuses you something and you don't have that evidence, you are innocent until proven guilty. And I was talking to some people about this whole Justin thing that was coming out. People automatically jumped the fence and jumped to conclusions as they always done and accused them of being for the crime. In fact, there's been memes of it everywhere. So,
that's why I stayed
memes,
in the bag.
right. So, I'm going to let the little gremlin know that I kept the premise that nobody knows, and to not fire him, not go after him, not prosecute him, or was it crucify him. I don't necessarily think he's a good person, but that's my opinion of him. I think he's a weak man, but hey, it is what it is. He made a great cartoon series. The problem is that people already on Twitter were already jumping down him and
Oh,
destroying,
well, Twitter's just
assassinating his.
toxic in itself.
Well, Twitter, news outlets, and it has to do with the fact that of what he was being accused of. That I'm getting sick and tired of hearing because it's costing animators, it's costing people's jobs, men specifically. They're being accused of something they at the time can't prove, or they can, but it's in the court legal battles and stuff like that, so it gets wrapped up. So they have to let the evidence go forward, which is what Justin did. He went offline. He waited for this entire court thing to go through, which was smart. He didn't say anything about it. He just kind of just stopped to go deal with this, and it's turned into his favor. And I'm gonna read from the article here. Okay,
All right.
that's not the article. This is from the New York Times. I hate the New York Times. Prosecutors
Are
drop
they
charges.
not reliable?
No, they're not. They hate men. They stated it before. Prosecutors dropped charges against former Rick and Morty actor. The animated show severed ties with Justin Roiland, one of its co-creators, in January after reports that he faced charges of domestic abuse. He was facing charges. That means somebody said that he did it. And so it becomes a he said, she said situation, which doesn't get resolved until court and evidence gets brought forward. So he was all set up for this, and I think this, was back in January of this year, I think. Yeah. So he waited. So March 22nd, yesterday, prosecutors in California dismissed domestic abuse charges against Justin Roiland, a co-creator and former star of the animated comedy Rick and Morty, after determining that there was not enough evidence to prove them in court. The Orange County District Attorney's Office said on Wednesday. Oh, that's funny. Orange County. That city is supposed to be mostly conservative, from what I've been told. I guess not so. I guess they're all a bunch of cucks.
Whoa, man, careful.
Hey, man, I'm just saying as it is, how I see it. You get these prosecutors who are just jumping on every case to go assassinate somebody's character off of some disgruntled person who wants to assassinate somebody's character, especially somebody who made like a good series. So it continues. Mr. Roiland was charged in 2020 with domestic battery and false imprisonment of a woman he had been dating. Hold on a second.
Yikes.
Mr. Roiland, okay. The felony charges did not emerge publicly until January. Okay. So yeah, it was back in 2020, this was the only, and then it became public because that's what court records do. So somebody accused him of beating the hell out of her. Okay, so some woman accused him of beating the hell out. I think it was either his wife or his ex-wife or his ex-girlfriend, somebody. Oh, he had been dating. I need to fucking read what I just said. Imprisonment of a woman he had been dating. So it was an ex. It wasn't even his wife. It was an ex-girlfriend.
Well, and you know how that usually goes. Oh, I got dirt on you, so you break up with me, I'll...
Well, yeah, it's like people who become something. And he became a co-creator of a very successful IP. It's an IP at this point. Because all I do when I go into Hot Topic is see Rick and Morty everywhere, so you know you made it.
Very true, very true.
So he's famous enough for somebody to come and try to make some money off of him. And I've been seeing this occur so much, and it's now...
People are always jealous of success.
Well,
I mean,
it's
hell,
become
I'm jealous
common
of
in
success.
dating. Like, why would I go date somebody now if I become something good? They're just going to do something like this to me. It kind of stigmatizes it. It ruins it for everybody. I don't think people understand how deeply it hurts society when people could, at a whim... I hope Justin's smart enough to sue her for defamation. I hope she gets taken to court and gets the same amount of time that he would have if he was found guilty. I think that's justice. I think that's fair.
Well, you know what they say. Sometimes being successful is harder than being not.
Pick your poison?
Kind of. Because, like, when you're not successful, no one cares about the shit you do. But when you are successful, everyone will try to fuck with you.
Well, even now, I've heard horror stories of just average guys facing charges like this. And some of them are still in prison for false charges. This hurt somebody who was big enough for it to be noticed, though. So how many of the men do we not hear that are facing or in jail for false crimes like this? And this is in California of all places too. I'm surprised they didn't hang him by his ankles and throw tomatoes at him.
Hmm.
Like I thought that was the standard procedure, but I guess they're improving.
I'd
Okay,
hope so.
let me go ahead and continue on with the paragraph. Later that month, Adult Swim, the nighttime adult programming block for Cartoon Network, which distributes Rick and Morty, announced that it had edited its association with the actor who voiced both main characters, the mad scientist Rick Sanchez and his grandson Morty Smith, over 6 seasons. You got 6 seasons of a well-established cartoon who you see their faces everywhere because it became so successful and you put a lot of work into it. And the distributors and your people who basically allow you to be on their platform are like, well, despite you being in this since 2020 and the case is still going and all this evidence, we're just going to terminate this. Yeah, fuck this. Yeah, they took an L on that one. And I called it. I called it back in January. I was like, Adult Swim's going to drop him. And when he becomes...
Nobody likes controversy.
Yeah, but you have to think about it. This is more of like, we're still punishing you for something.
Oh, yeah. It happens with VTubers a lot, too.
You're a VTuber, aren't you?
I'd love to say that,
do
but
you
usually
or do you not use the
have,
VTuber?
Well, yeah, but usually VTubers have like, I don't know, more than 10 people following them.
But bro, I made 11 accounts to follow you. Because you're my bruh. You're a VTuber to me.
That's so nice and also very disheartening at the same time.
Why did you think your chat was blowing up? Was Cyrus 1, Cyrus 2, Cyrus 3?
I don't know. I just thought it was a common name.
A common name.
Yeah.
Anyway, but let's continue on with this next paragraph. A spokeswoman for the district's attorney office, Kimberly Eds, said Wednesday that prosecutors had made the decision to dismiss the case after additional information came to light. Would you look at that? What? A case had additional information come through? Who would have thought?
Usually that just means that they accomplished what they wanted, and now that they're pulling out, so they don't get any repercussions for their accusations.
That's the thing. They should get repercussions. I want these people to have their balls sued off. I want them to, sue the balls off these people who decided to do this. Make a statement back to them. I hope that's what Justin does. I don't think he will. That's just my opinion, though.
Well, as long as you don't lose the people that you care about, then,
Well,
I mean, maybe that's just me.
Most of the time, it's like, oh, man did something wrong against woman. Man must be evil. No innocence. The shame, destroy, assassinate character. That's the common trope. And it's affecting art and animation, something that I'm passionate for.
Well, I mean...
So I'm a bit passionate myself right now. But go ahead.
Well, I mean, like, you heard about Ren and Stimpy, right?
It's been a while. But go ahead and refresh everyone's memory.
Basically, the guy turned out to have, like, a lot of kitty stuff. Basically, he was the Subway sandwich man.
The Subway sandwich man. He was making Subways. Wow. Well, it was proven that he was guilty of it, right?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I mean... So there is some validation in some people's accusations, but then there's stuff like this that's like
being used
not
as
so
a
cut
weapon.
and dry.
It's being used as a weapon. So we're being forced into a sort of like, I can't believe what, if an actual victim of domestic abuse comes in, I can't believe them because I've seen.
Oh yeah, that's the worst part.
Yeah, that's the horrible part. It's like, oh no, is this another tool of assassination that's being used? In order to stop that...
Is it a genuine case?
Right, is it a genuine case? That's what's being destroyed right now. And it's destroying your cartoons. It's destroying your social... your enjoyment on art. Because it's going to destroy everything. Not just that. This sort of mentality of like, this person did something, accused by a woman. It's very specific. It's a woman accusing somebody of this. It's this crime. Been it has been romanticized in Hollywood. Every movie that I have seen, with family or friends, the guy is like beating the woman, and all these women I know in real life love those movies. I don't get it. So it's been romanticized to be like, she's a victim immediately. Go believe her and to shame the man before any additional evidence comes out.
Ah. Yeah, so you're basically saying hold all these details until something's been confirmed.
Right. Get all additional information. So I know we'll get there in a minute. I know that the this wasn't the only accusation you had. There was other stuff that was popping up that I need to take a look at. But to finish off this paragraph, it's which she declined to specify Mr. Roiland had pleaded not guilty to the charges and previously had a court hearing scheduled for next month. So right off the bat, he's saying I didn't do it. Nobody's hearing his side. It's you're bad, you're man, you're evil, you're white.
Okay.
But you can hear the frustrations of my voice, right?
Yes. I mean, again, I'm very reserved on these kind of things.
It's okay. I mean, we're just giving our opinions on what we're seeing here. Okay? And these opinions are based on the facts that he was innocent the entire time.
Well, I'm devil's advocate here. This is only one source that says he's innocent. I mean,
it's all over the news. This was released.
I'm just saying before I can draw a conclusion, I'd like to.
You don't want fake news.
Well, I just prefer to have one source versus.
Well, I just typed in Justin Roiland, and this is a new browser, so there's nothing installed on here. I use different browsers for different things. But unfortunately, yeah, it's Google still. They have a monopoly. I'd like to use Tor, but I don't think I can. For other reasons.
Who uses Yahoo? Isn't Jeeves dead?
Who?
Exactly.
That went over my head.
When people say ask Jeeves, we're like, ask who?
If you're seeing it everywhere, it's been confirmed. We could probably look up the court documents too. But this is the news cycle.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I would look at.
Right. But this is the news cycle that came out. Everyone, NBC's talking about, NPR, Variety, Rolling Stones, New York Times, and I have Twitter confirmation from him. We can take a look at that as I pull it up.
Why can I not just zoom in to your screen?
But here is his. This is. I have no account on here. This is just brand new. This was tweeted on March 22nd, the day it was declared not guilty. This is what he says on his Twitter, verified. Okay. I have always known that these claims were false, and I never had any doubt that this day would come. I'm thankful that this case has been dismissed, but at the same time, I'm still deeply shaken by the horrible lies that were reported about me during this process. Most of all, I'm disappointed that so many people were so quick to judge without knowing the facts, based solely on the word of an embittered ex trying to bypass due process and have me canceled. That it may have succeeded, even partially, is shameful. However, now that the legal case has ended, I'm determined to move forward and focus both on my creative projects and restoring my good name. Okay, he's innocent.
That's good.
But there were other things that he was being accused of. People were saying about
more
Twitter DMs of him doing the thing you told me about the Ren and Stimpy creator. Now,
a lot of people still hate him.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure these are fake. Twitter DMs are the easiest thing to manipulate. It's literally.
Oh yeah, even I can make up fake Twitter DMs.
I can make Twitter DMs and be like saying stuff. So it's easy to manipulate. People are still talking about it and trying to make it stick. I think this person got
Yeah,
ratio.
like a Twitter DM, you could just like you could Photoshop that shit.
Easy. Everyone's trying to claim these are Photoshop, and Justin himself said he's attracted to underage girls as low as 14 years old and as long as their body is mature. Even dissed Chris Hansen and defended the pedo, the word, can't really say it, on the show. Don't worry, though, he'll wait till they're legal. I don't even want to know about that. DMs, 99% sure they're fake. Easy.
Is there any way to prove they're fake or not?
Not really. You would probably have to get the original file of the screenshot PNG.
See, this is the kind of shit NFTs should be used for.
Oh, God.
No, I mean like that way you can't fucking what like
okay.
they'll say, oh, this is the original file or whatever.
Yeah, but we don't really need to go into that. That's going to be
Yeah, I know. I fucking hate NFTs. They're nasty fucking things.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if we need identification for computer files, this is the kind of shit we should use it for.
Right. Well, that's basically the gist of it. He's found innocent. I'm not sure what the future of Rick and Morty is. If they're Adult Swim's gonna bow and try to, please don't, please come back. We were so sorry. I don't know what's gonna be the future for Rick and Morty. I know for a fact it's never gonna be the same as it was going. I'm not sure if it was even gonna end. 6 seasons.
Well, he was the voice. God, now I'm starting to sound like him.
It's okay, Morty. Yeah, he did both.
He was the guy. Oh fuck,
Rick.
But he was the voice of the old man, wasn't he?
He's the voice of Rick and Morty.
Oh shit. Well, how do you do that with the main characters? Fuck.
Pretty simple. Same thing with Seth MacFarlane. He does Peter, Quagmire, and Brian, and Stewie.
You just find people that are really good at imitating that.
Yeah, it's all vocalization in your throat. You can train yourself to do a few things here and there. You can do impressions, but the main voice comes from the source itself. AI is going to make that obsolete very soon. And I would recommend The Gray Ghost on his YouTube channel if you guys are interested in AI art.
Oh, great. Mike is doing it again.
AI sound and stuff like that. He's really good at that. He taught me a few things about the AI generation. It's very unique. I prefer using my own character and drawing with my own hands. It's just me because how else can you make a gremlin hide in a backpack? I can't tell an AI art to do that.
No.
But aside from Rick and Morty, this is just the beginning, in my opinion. I think we're gonna get more, not just animators. Everyone's gonna be used because it is so easy to do stuff like this, to get a mob to go after somebody when it comes to violence against women. I think that's going to be the main thing that's going to be used as a bludgeon against people you don't like. And that's going to be a lot of people. I don't know. What do you think, Sponge Man?
I think a lot of people are bad people, so I hide in my bag.
This is true. But too bad you are coming with me because I made you.
Oh, God.
Now you get to suffer with me.
But
you're now my backpack.
I try to think that people can be good, but there's so many people that'll just try to take advantage of other people. And it gets to the point where sometimes I just want to avoid people altogether because I feel like, oh, they're going to take advantage of me even if I make the slightest thing for myself. I mean, fuck.
I mean, it's going to come to a point where there is no backpack to hide into.
Exactly.
You will have to face these people regardless.
They will have a camera in my backpack.
Right. And they will tell you to either
there will be no OnlyFans.
OnlyFans has been destruction. It's OnlyFans has kicked America into the hyper destruction of itself. Bravo, whoever
I mean,
made
porn has
that.
been around for
Oh
generations.
no, this has been porn's been around, yeah, definitely for generations, but this has been the most accepted form for the average woman to use. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, porn was very like everyone's beating their meat like it owed them money to the same chick, um, everywhere. So, but now everyone's got one, and it's it has been known for that. We don't need to really necessarily get into it because I want to talk mostly about, aside from Justin Roiland, who's next on the chopping block. I hope it's Rebecca Sugar.
God damn it, it's doing it again.
Listen, look, the Steven Universe, when that show came out, I was kind of like, okay, not bad. It's kind of new and refreshing. It's just like the same sort of like jingling keys in front of an infant sort of entertainment. I didn't think much of it until Peridot started showing up. I'm like, okay, she's the only thing good about the show. So, but when is Rebecca Sugar next? Because she's got a lot of skeletons in her closet. How about Matt Groening? How about him? How about Seth MacFarlane? You know, what about him? What
I don't
about,
know.
because the cartoons are going to just go downhill. I mean, they've already gone downhill, but I'm trying to set the precedent. It's like anything good right now, anything decent that isn't trying to be political, is this is what they're facing. I mean, this is why I'm celibate and then I'm MGTOW.
You're
So,
celibate?
yes.
Huh.
Surprising, right? So,
Well then.
yeah. Um, I choose to.
Sorry, didn't mean to bring that up.
No,
Continue.
no, no. It's perfectly fine.
I
Look,
just never heard that.
I know you have. Let me just make something clear to everybody. The SpongeBob has no idea about the Manosphere, MGTOW, Red Pill, or anything like that. He's
Well, I know
completely,
red pill. That's a meme.
well, it came from somewhere.
Like when people say I'm gonna red pill you so hard. Oh god, that's funny.
It's gonna, yeah, expose the truth. Now, um, where was I going? All that is MGTOW's a philosophy that I follow. I follow Hammer Hand. I love Hammer Hand. He has been a tremendous amount of help for my life. Him
Must be
and
difficult to eat.
no, he can. I made an animation where it actually turns his hand into a hammer, and his hammer turns back into a hand. It's magic. I
Oh
don't
well,
have
if
to.
it can go back to a hand, then yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't have to explain shit. But he's on YouTube. I would recommend people go watch him. Him and Undead Chronic. If you want to kind of see how the world is really functioning and how it is geared towards men, and it's a losing match from what I can see, because the fact that we're even talking about Justin Roiland, and hopefully in the next couple of days we'll hear more about him going and suing the balls off everyone who has destroyed his career. I mean, his Rick and Morty is, it'd be like if the Citrus Events was made into a cartoon and I was doing very well with it, it became like the next popular thing. And then since I'm celibate and I don't go looking for that and I just focus on what I want in my life, some random thought 304 out there who I've never talked to or anything can just accuse me. And prosecutors will pick it up and I will be disbarred from Adult Swim. I'll be assassinated my character just because. And that's what makes this that's what makes this very disheartening, is that that can happen to anybody. It is happening to everybody, I think. No, that's not the right word. It could happen to anybody, and it has happened to a lot that we haven't heard of. What do you make of
So
that?
like, oh, like how I'll admit sometimes I'm just afraid to even flirt with someone because like flirt with a girl and then you'll get in trouble.
Right? Have you heard and seen those gym thoughts doing shit? Have you heard anything about that? about what's going on with these e-girls going into gyms and purposely wearing slutty outfits and trying to get men to look at them so they can yell at them and post it on TikTok.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's so fucked up that we're now seeing videos of women in dangerous forms on like a squat rack, and then they're
God,
like,
what is up with my mic?
they 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 fall and they're like in trouble, and all the guys are just looking away because they don't want to be accused of that. It's like karma, but unfortunately, the karma is happening to other women who aren't doing that. But that's the thing. Every woman needs to shame that of the other women that are doing that and tell them that's not right and defend the men that are being falsely accused.
Oh, I think something happened with my audio.
I can hear you. You're coming through just fine.
Nope.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, okay. I'm back.
Freaking ads. Ads give me AIDS.
You know, I've heard they're actually like making a cure for that or some shit.
For AIDS?
I don't know, but I mean,
They've been trying to make a cure for cancer, AIDS, and everything. So,
again, I just stay in my backpack until I hear good news.
I don't know much. My expertise does not go into that. I just tend to just try to look up cartoons, how it's the sort of like messages between animations and stuff like that that are being conveyed to people. That's what I'm more interested in. And that doesn't pay. Now, geneticists and scientists, that pays. I wouldn't know anything about it because I'm not one. But let's see.
So,
you're a normie, right?
eh,
To an extent.
I suppose.
Okay. How do you view the entire society of the West right now? How do you feel
Of
about
what?
it of the West?
Of the West.
Yeah. Of
Well,
America,
there's a
Europe, stuff like that. Australia,
oh,
Canada.
um, shoot, let me pick my words here. Uh, uh humanity isn't smart. I I don't know. I hear a lot of stupid and I'm just like, that's stupid. So, but that's normal. Stupid seems to be the normal for everyone.
Hey, stupidity. Stupidity is a sort of thing that
Yeah,
can
that's
be
part of the term.
corrected.
Ah, god damn it. See, this is why I can't be on the internet. Ah,
What's going
I'm
on?
going back in the bag.
Well, look, listen, Spudge Man. Do you want to mention one thing too about your condition?
No, I'm okay.
You have autism, don't you?
Ah,
There's no
way to
shame in
call
it.
me out on it, man.
Hey, no.
But
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
nothing to be ashamed of. You have your videos on YouTube explaining it.
Yeah, I do.
So, and it's not a subtraction, in my opinion. It's perfectly fine with me. It should be fine with everyone else. But people look at autism now as like the next R word, basically. And that's
I
nothing like
mean,
that.
well, I mean, from what I've observed, like you know what a kid like you try to talk to a kid about something philosophical and then they just say something that's like Well, that's stupid.
Yeah.
And you're like, why like it because it's so blunt, but it's so kids. I suppose that's how I kind of think of things in a
It's
way
yeah,
because
it's
like if like
direct.
eh, I don't know it, man. It's really hard to explain. Shit, man.
Look, you don't have to go through the entire thing of it. Um, Basically, this is just a stream of thought that we're doing. We've reacted to the situation with Rick and Morty. I think it's dead. It should, be as a reminder to those who are out there that this can cost you everything. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Go ahead and carry the show. Don't crack
Oh
under the
God.
don't crack under the pressure. There's zero
Oh
people
God.
watching. There's literally
Uh.
zero people watching. You're good. I'll be right back.
Shit. Oh no, zero people. Fuck me. God, I really wish I was better with talking. No, but like, uh, maybe I could use this time to fix my audio. Maybe that works. Hello. But yeah, I suppose like what I was saying earlier, I like these kind of issues. I think there's so many perspectives and
Okay,
so
I'm back.
many things people can view. Oh, okay.
Sorry. I
I was
was
just thinking there's like so many perspectives and people can see things in so many different ways. Everyone draws their own conclusions from their own life experience. And no one can honestly say they understand another person.
Well,
And
there's certain situations though that
you can
happen to
sympathize.
people. You can sympathize with people even though you haven't had that same
Yes,
interaction.
but you
Empathize you can have because you both experience the same situation.
yes, but you
Now,
will never have all the facts that they have, all their perspectives and all their
but here's the thing.
emotions
This is where
to
I would
see their
disagree.
perspective.
You can have that, but unfortunately, if they are going against the truth of reality, that is a danger to everybody because
Yes,
that's where you get your psychopaths, that's where you get your narcissists, that's where you get all the egotistical sociopaths that will not feel a gosh darn thing about ripping your balls off and cooking them in their spaghetti.
I
So
like my balls.
people's events that happen to them, when they choose certain things based off those events and react to them, and the truth of the matter is that if they don't react in the truth and reality of the world, like let's say I get slapped, okay? Why did I get slapped? Well, I was just walking normally and somebody came up to me and slapped me and called me a white cis male. Okay, I got slapped because I was a white cis male. This person is obviously racist against white cis males. So that's a reality of a
God, my
fact.
mic. Fuck my mic.
Okay, you're fine for now. We'll figure this out in the next stream.
Like, so you don't hear anything. It just says it's activating.
There's the popping, but you are talking just fine. Where was I going with my point? Kind of got lost there.
Sorry.
People reacting to events and then going into some sort of like objective reality that they have, which isn't reality, and starting to become trouble for everybody because they act and react not in a normal way, a way that is, real, I guess is the best way to put it. Got anything to say about that? I think he's still working on his mic. Basically, you have to work in this reality. You have to understand what it is. You can't ignore it. Because if you ignore it, you're just delaying the inevitable. That's been proven.
Yes.
So don't delay the inevitable. Embrace it. It sounds scary, but when you embrace the truth, it makes your life much easier in the long run. Like, oh, I'm fat and obese. I can ignore that for the time being, but in the long run, I'll probably live till 40.
So I probably should do something about it.
You know, should I face the truth now that I'm going to die early? Or should I just say, fat is beautiful, like everybody's been doing? I go to Target and I see fat mannequins everywhere saying, this is the perfect size for you. It's like, no. That's bad. If you're going to be fat, be fat. But just don't tell me it's beautiful. Don't tell me it's healthy. You can't prove that.
I can sympathize with that. But we also got to remember that there's people that have, unfortunately, genetic issues that...
Okay, how many of that is in the population? Really?
Probably like only 10 or 2%. 5 or 2%. I don't know.
No. Less than a percentage. That's such a rare condition. That's not the norm.
Oh, well, I mean, America as a society, we've basically made ourselves fat.
Oh yeah,
the way we have our
America,
food,
that's just
full
gluttony.
Of sugars and shit.
Yeah, it's gluttony at its finest. One of the 7 deadly sins.
So, yeah, so we kind of have to put in some overtime to make sure we don't end up that way.
Well, unfortunately, I think it's too late, and people are going to be hitting a lot of walls that they can't ignore, and it will make or break. And we're slowly approaching that. From what I see. Now, to segue into something a bit better, that is talking about America's gonna die. I mean, it's already dead. It's a corpse at this point. But let's take a look at something a bit funnier. This happened in some place. There was a Cartoon Network was hacked or something. I don't know, but here's this. Here's this. And basically, I don't know what Animan Studios is, but I've been seeing this meme everywhere about this. These black guys, like, looking at another black guy's ass that's so huge, they start following him into an elevator. I don't know what it is.
What?
I don't know what this is. This meme has been popping up everywhere. So, I'll show you what this happened. Something hack or something. What is this? Hacked. I put the new for it is only people who watch the entire 30 minutes of Axel Harem know what's happened next. Damn, those kids are traumatized for life. The fact that it kind of looks like cartoons. Okay. So I think this was in like somewhere in the Middle East. I don't know why, but there's different networks that could be applied everywhere. There's like Nickelodeon stuff can be applied to like broadcast to Israel, Saudi Arabia. They get those networks over there, so I think some local hacker hacked the radio station there and put this in. So let's take a look real quick.
That ass.
Yeah, so they have these transitions that you can put in MP4s. So someone just did that. I don't know what this is, but it makes me want to cart lines in my This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Those kids are traumatized. That's the guy said.
So what? The guy just likes ass. That's
gay.
I mean, hey, if they're gay and they like ass, that's for them to enjoy.
That's not what I'm knocking. I'm just knocking that it's being promoted. Just like, what the fuck? And if this was in the Middle East, if this network was in the Middle East, that hacker is probably gonna,
Well, they'll probably find him, hang him, and kill him.
yeah. Well, you can't really say that on YouTube.
Oh shit.
You kind of have to be a bit more cheeky with it. That's okay.
They'll make unfortunate circumstances come upon this person, and he will disappear.
They'll make him play Super Mario on hard mode. In real life.
There's no Mario on hard mode.
In real life.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's no problem.
They'll get the game over. Got it.
Yeah, I want to verify. I think it's because sometimes people put on like memes of like, oh, look at this got hacked, but in reality it didn't. But I would love to see like the being authenticated, because I don't know what this animation is, but people are making memes out of it. I need to look more into it, but I'm afraid to look into it on stream because I might find something that's horrible. Look, when you make cartoons and stuff like that, if it's adult cartoons, that's fine. If it's geared towards kids and that stuff is in there, you deserve to play Super Mario in real life. Hard mode.
Oh, wait, that was geared. That wasn't just Adult Swim. That was
no. So somebody put in this video. I don't know what this video, a meme of this guy with the big ass walking around, double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. I don't know what that's all about, but somebody took that and put it into Cartoon Network when it shouldn't have. It wouldn't have surprised me. Cartoon Network's crap. It's horrible.
Hey, I got a lot of my fun times from Cartoon Network, man.
Well, whatever it was back then, it's not what it is now. I'm going to save that for another stream where we'll go into like why Cartoon Network has fallen off and been destroyed. And it does stem from the start of Steven Universe and a little bit before then. That's the era of time of when it showed its true colors, basically.
Steven Universe was that bad?
Steven Universe was like a test run of what they could get away with. The only thing
I don't think I ever watched that.
I did. I watched all of it until White Diamond, and then I realized, okay, this is sending a message to kids to program them to embrace the trans community, basically.
Oh shit, man! That's political stuff, man.
Yeah, it's propaganda. That's what's it. You don't have to be here for that, Trim. I know you.
I ain't touching that.
Yeah, you don't want to go into that. I'll do that in my own time. But I'm gonna save Steven Universe and Cartoon Network for another time. But basically, that was funny. I don't know what this big juicy ass meme is about. I don't know what it's about. But everybody is making memes of it. It's like all these characters and shit. Like fucking Teen Titans.
I thought it was funny.
I know it's funny, but I'm like, where is it from and why? I want to carve lines in my arm. That's my first reaction. It's like how stupid and brain dead memes have become. Anyway.
People are just raging and getting angry about things when there's more important things that could be getting angry about.
Well, I'm upset and angry at Justin Roiland's injustice. I hope that he sees this through and goes after the people who destroyed him, and I hope Adult Swim learns a very painful lesson.
Well, I mean, like, things like that. Never mind.
Your mic's cutting in and out. It's okay. Don't worry about it. The SpongeBob, I'm gonna send me your YouTube link again, real quick on direct messages while I shut the stream down. I appreciate everyone coming in and listening to us. We're just gonna keep this as a short, mostly because there's other topics I want to say for different streams, like Cartoon Network, like Steven Universe, like Nickelodeon, and stuff like that I have opinions about. And listen, everyone, go subscribe to The Sponge Man. He has his own YouTube channel, and he's a VTuber, whether he likes it or not. His mic's so bad right now. I get to tell him that he's good. That's right. You take these compliments. Go subscribe to him. Thank you for everyone tuning in. Um, have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.